Hi, it's Campbell Moore from Campbell Moore Sells More. Contact me on 0414 333 722. Settlement date. Now, this is really important for people who are scared of selling the property and not being able to find a property themselves to buy. Because normally when people buy a property, they normally, let's say the price is all agreed to, they normally have settlement as a fixed by 30 days or 60 days or earlier by mutual agreement. Now, the problem with mutual agreement, you've got to get both parties to agree to it if there's going to be a variation in that settlement. And you'll normally find on 95% of the occasions, either the buyer or the seller won't change their mind once they've got a contract. So what suits my vendors that are a bit scared of this whole process, instead of putting by mutual agreement, because if a buyer says, look, they don't care when they buy it, it can be long or short, we don't really care, we just want to buy the property. Price is agreed at $1 million as a guide that I said there before. We put down, instead of earlier by mutual agreement, we put down, say, a 150, 180-day settlement, it doesn't matter. Or earlier, providing the vendor gives the buyers a minimum of 30 days notice. Perfect for my vendors. So they can walk out and buy a property the next day or a few days later on a 30-day settlement, 60-day settlement, 90-day settlement, 120-day settlement. Or if they can't find a place, they've got plenty of time to go and look for the next week, the next few weeks, the next month, 2 months, 3 months, 3.5 months, until they find exactly what they want. That de-stresses, takes a lot of pressure off my vendor who I've represented to get those terms, and it works for both parties. So keep that in mind. Not many agents ever do that. They don't ever think of it actually, but it is so important for a vendor, especially one that's been there for a very, very long time. So all the best. If you need to discuss that further, call me on 0414 333 722 because Campbell Moore sells more. Au revoir.